Yeah, hello everybody and welcome back to Velake Farms. So we are still in September because we've got this field to our right, number 9, to get drilled. Want to put some wheat in it, so we've stayed in September just so we can get it as early as possible. But before we do that, I think it's about time we took the old Fent for a bit of a service because, yeah, she's poorly. And I think we're going to need to get some diesel in it before we carry on. So running the power hour, it does very dramatically use diesel, so, and it does wear out the engine. Plus our Fent's now nearly got 50 hours on it, so she definitely needs a bit of tender loving care. We might even be able to fill up from this thing here. If it's still got some in it. I wonder if we just... No, I don't think we can. I think it's got to be on the vehicle to offload it, but we'll have a play in a second. Let's just get this serviced. So the Fent, oh, £39,000 to repair the Fent, and that's not repaint it. That is literally just to get it repaired. But we'll change the tyres while we're here as well because they were pretty poorly. So let's get this dropped off, and I think if we attach this we might be able to do a fuel dump on ourselves. Can we do a fuel dump on ourselves? Yes. Is it working? Is it? I can't tell. No, that's fine. Well, let's get it out of here for a start, and then what we'll do, we'll get it out of here and then we'll pick it up with something else because we do need a diesel tank. We possibly might even sell it and get a pickup truck with the field Bowser in it, just because we used to have it on the Mog, and the Mog was a good tractor for running around, but now we don't have the Mog. Might be worth just getting one on the front of a car or something, so we can always have it with us. So yeah, so the plan today, after we've spent loads of money, is we are gonna get the Fent carrying on with power hour. He's going to do the fields that I think the Massey Ferguson's ripping up at the moment, so they probably will only get the one field done today. They're not going to be the fastest, and we are going to drill field 9 and get field 9 ready. So we'll drill it, get it rolled, and then we'll move on into October, where we will have the sugarcane again. So that will be going to both factories. We're not going to sell it this year, it's going to go both to our factories, and we will have the corn as well, I believe, in October. So it'll be another busy month. So I don't think the Massey Ferguson is quite finished yet. He's not a million miles away from being done. I wonder if I tell him to start going up and down, if they'll crash into each other. So work the headlands, start with up and down. Off he goes. This has finished its task. Massey's on its last breed anyway. We've got the drill there ready to go. I think everything else is looking alright. Still got the trailer full of milk. Yeah. Oh, we haven't stone picked it. That's the only thing. So we can't get the Fent doing that until it is stone picked. So not the end of the world. We're not in a drastic rush to get this done. The stone picking is more important at the moment. So let's take this to the yard, because I did forget to put diesel in it. I've just seen that. Stone picker is here, so we'll get the Fent to stone pick it. Plenty of diesel in the tank in the yard. Yeah, we'll get this put down. So we did build our new factory last well, our corn production factory, should we say. So I'm hoping to see some corn oil by the time we're done out of today. That'd be nice. And we might even see, I can't remember what else we activated. It wasn't corn flour, was it? It was corn productions. So we've got our corn oil mill, so making corn oil, and I think it was a grain mill. So we were doing corn starch, which then gives us corn starch and gem of corn. And gem of corn can go into the oil mill, so we get almost 2 bites of the cherries, but just less quality. So I'll be inclined to see what that is like later on. Let's set the power hour off down here. Because you got to unfold it to drop it. There we go. And then we'll put the stone picker on the fence for the time being. It's a bit of a menial job for the old fence. But yeah, it's surprising how much horsepower you need to run that picker. I was going to put a little tractor, just have a tractor, a little one. It's 180 horsepower you need just for picking stones up. Which just seems quite a lot, to be fair. So let's get him set on his way. You can do stone picking. We've got some manure to spread, so it's just a case of, do we spread manure or do we... I think what we'll do is we'll drill, see what time it's at, and then if it's getting on a bit, we'll let a worker do this. If not, we might spread some manure. It's not a bad job, actually. And get the fields ready. What I could have done with, I'm just going to see actually if I can spread that one before we drill it, because it would help massively our fertilizer cost. Keep it right down, because I would imagine we're going to run out with only half a tank, and we've got all of this in here. 66,000 litres, so plenty, and we haven't even been down to the other cow shed yet to unload that manure. So yeah, let's get a load spread on here before we drill it, because I think that would be the sensible money. Get our steering assist set up. And then let's get cracking. Let's get this spread, and then we'll get it drilled shortly after. Right, so there we are. We have spread manure over it. It should help a little bit with the old fertiliser. I reckon we'll still use some, but we're not going to use half as much. So we will get this parked up, because I don't think we've got a field where we're not doing something at the moment to get it, the rest of it spread. Obviously, we've put slurry on this one just up here, where he's now ripping up. So if we add manure on that, we should get a really good nitrogen rate. So we are going to jump into this field now with the fast track and the drill, and hopefully get it all drilled before the end of September. Hopefully we want to get it drilled before it rains, definitely, because that will slow us progress down a bit. So let's get cracking. So let's see how we're going to behave. So yeah, we're still using quite a bit of fertiliser, as you can probably see there. So we are definitely going to need a delivery. So one of the things I was toying with, is what we was going to do earlier, is to put a diesel tank in the back of a nice Toyota truck or something. Just so we got something to run around with, refuel the cars and different bits. So we don't think we've got too many English ones on there. We've got the Ford on it, or we could get a Gator. Or do we get a flatbed? Just thinking so we can carry a bit of product around, save us going back to the shop. Then again, we've got the easy fill station at the yard, so not sure. We'll see how long it takes us to get empty. I mean, we've got 1,000 litres in here, quite a bit of seed, so let's see how long it's going to take us to empty it all out. Right, so we did get a bit further with the fertiliser than I thought. We've just nipped back to the yard to get filled up. And we had to empty the stones again, so he's picking up quite a lot of stones out of that field. It's surprising. There we are. So we are full again. So we had just over 1,000 litres, I believe. So hopefully we've got plenty to finish that field. We're about halfway there, maybe just a little bit under. But yeah, we should be getting there very soon. So just get these eggs out of the trigger, because now the chickens are young again and they're laying. It's all good for us. Yeah, I thought the tyre wear was getting a bit high on the old fast track. So we're at 89%. She doesn't corner like she used to. But yeah, so we'll get some new set of rubber on this very soon. Surprising that we've now got 10 hours on this old girl. We've got 50 hours on each of the big uns. Yeah, fleet's starting to get well worn. Yeah, so we're going to head back to our field and we'll carry on. Shouldn't take too much longer now. We should about get it in this next time lapse unless we run out of any more fertiliser. And that will be the last field we drill this year, I believe. Obviously we want to drill a field with potatoes next year, so we're going to have to pick out our field of choice. Probably don't want to be too big of a field, so might even dabble with buying a bit of a new one, but I don't know, we'll just have to go with the flow. So we'll go back to where we left off, which is over here. You see, we'd actually gone quite well. And then, yeah, just here. So we'll start from here again, and then we can get this field about done. So hopefully, in this next time lapse, we'll get this field all done and dusted. And there we go. Off we go. Right, so we have finished drilling the wheat in that field, so we can run this back over to the farm now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to carry on with a bit of manure spreading, because we've got it sat there and it's full, so we might as well get it spread into the fields. So that is the last bit of wheat we'll be drilling. Well, to be fair, that'll be the last bit of drilling we do now until March, April time. I think we might be able to get our tatters in March, I think we looked at last time. So we'll probably be starting with the tatters, and then we'll be getting all our other crops in. So hopefully we'll have a load of corn oil by that time. And then if we do, we can start putting our plan to make potato crisps with corn oil and potatoes into action. So we are going to have a big washing session soon, because absolutely everything we own is just covered in mud. But that's this time of year for you. So let's get this put in the shed before the rain starts. Put fast track up for now, because we're going to jump back into the Voltra, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread this field behind this guy, like so. So we I need to unfold it. Always forget about the unfolding bit. So I don't know if we'll have enough to completely do this field, but we're going to give it a good go. It looks pretty good already, to be fair. on the old map. So this one probably won't require a lot of fertilizer anyway. But we will get it. We'll get it spread, and then the field what the mass is in. If we've got any left, we'll give it that a spread. But I can't see it. We've only got 130,000 litres. I would imagine this field is going to eat this up fairly quick. I am very surprised how many stones are coming off this field. Nearly got 20,000 litres of stone so far, and I'm going to say he's going to need an empty any second now. So I'm hoping we can figure out how to get it into the lorry, because yeah, we're going to have quite a lot. Otherwise, we're going to have to run back to the yard, get it tipped out, and get it through the lime machine. Because it's a shame we can't just sell the stones, because we've got quite a lot of lime now, and to be honest, we've still got quite a lot of stones on the floor. So it's a shame we can't sell. I know they're not worth a great deal, but anything's better than nothing, especially with the quantity we're making off these fields. Yeah, I suppose we could build a cement plant and turn it into cement, but it's a lot of work just to yeah, just to get rid of the stones. The cement would sell well though, so in that respect it won't be too bad, but I don't know. But yeah, well, let's get cracked on. Let's spread some manure. This side of the field's not looking as good as the other side, so definitely worth doing. I mean, it's still quite good, so not too bad, but we'll get as much as we can spread before we run out. So just run out of manure. I'm hoping we've got some down in this cow shed, because we're not far. It's about 2.5 breeds from getting this field all spread up. So let's hope there's enough in this cow pen down here that we can just get this field finished. So yeah, it smashed through 130,000 litres like it was nothing. So it don't go far, the old cow poop. Unfortunately, it don't go far at all, but hoping we'll have enough. Got plenty of cows now to keep making it. Now we could get some piggies if we wanted even more manure. Slurry I'm not too fussed about. The manure, definitely worth it. Oh, we have got some in here, so let's hope we've got enough just to finish that field. 52,000 litres. Yeah, it's not a bad amount, not a bad amount at all. So we've just moved on the old Massey Ferguson. He's on the next field, ripping it up. The Fent has also been moved. We haven't found him. He's been moved on to the next field, so he's in the field opposite us now. We have spread slurry on that field, so that one's not too bad. We do need to get some bedding in this cab, and soon as well by the looks of that. But we've pinched its tractor for the time being to get some other jobs done, so hopefully this 52,000 litres is enough to get that last bit finished off. And then at least we've got 2 fields that have been spread with all the muck, and it's saving us on fertiliser costs all the time. I seem to think this is the field that I've already spread once when we put soybeans in it, so I think that's why the pH is so good, but it's now letting us double applicate it, so it's not the end of the world. Whatever we put in here wants to be something that's greedy on nitrogen, really, so this will be the sorghum, or well, fair, we could even put the corn in here next year. It would appreciate this level of pH in the field. So let's get cracked on and let's get this field all done and dusted. So we've got all the manure spread, or well, everything we have now in storage is spread on the field. So the last job before we call it a day is just get these cows popped up with some bedding. So just spraying these ones with a bit more bedding, because I can see it's virtually out. So we'll get it done. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. It's been a bit different, a lot more field work, a lot more spreading. So if you have, give it a thumbs up. Any suggestions of the series or anything you'd like to see, do leave them below. And if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, you'll get a notification of the next video. I'll see you there. Bye for now.